welcome from Malaysia, Sam Sia.
Hello everybody. Hello. How are you doing? Would you like to get some? You all have been getting massive value, right? The whole day so far, haven't you? Yes. Would you like to have more value? Yes. Only this area. How about the rest? Yes. Hello? Yes. Hello? Yes. I'm not hearing it. Hello? Yes. All right. Now, before I came here, I was deciding what to give to you, what to share with you guys. So after much deliberation, I decided to give you something which is my wife's favorite. By the way, that's my wife over there. Can you just stand up? Hello, that's not a clap. Let's try to do it again. What does the board say? What does the board say? Exactly. Now, if you want to participate with me today, I promise you, you'll get, for many of you, you'll get some massive breakthrough. Now, I was in Bangkok about 6 months ago. There's one lady came for my training. She's a medical doctor. After sitting through for 50 minutes on what I'll be presenting to you, she came from somebody who wasn't into selling, who didn't like to sell. After spending the 50 minutes, which I'll be spending the same 50 minutes that I spent with her, I'm giving to you right now, I turned her into a distributor. Now, would you like to have some of your prospects or some of your distributors who are not doing anything come to spend an hour here, and then after that end up being a very motivated distributor? Yes. Hello? Yes. Who would like that? Say hi. Yes. Fantastic. So now, my promise to you is this. If you want to participate with me for the next remaining 45 minutes, you'll be getting a breakthrough. Alright? Now, just from a show of hands, who here in the room has the right hand? Fantastic. Now, for some of you, I notice that some of you are having some side chats, side conversation. You are taking away value from your fellow participants. So if you want to have a side chat, right? Can I now invite you to please leave the room? Otherwise, it will be affecting the others. Yes. Would you agree? Yes. Thank you so much. Now, from a show of hands here, who here don't like to sell? You don't like to sell. Be honest about it. Be honest. You don't like selling. Put your hand up. Okay, and how about those people who you really love to sell? You really love to sell. Well, there's some people, many of you who are not putting up your hand. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hello? Now let's see the hands again. Who here don't like to sell? For those people who don't like to sell, can you please be up and standing? Don't be shy, just be up and standing. Those people who don't like to sell. Alright? You are the honest ones. There are many others who are not honest, they're still sitting down. How about this side? Who here do not like to sell? Please stand up. Yeah. Now, I promise you'll be getting a different mind shift. You'll be getting a mind shift. Alright? And for those who already like to sell, you'll be able to take away some idea from me, which you can use for your people who don't like to sell. You can change your mind. Would that be good? Yes. Now, how many types of eyes are there? Anyone? One type, two types. To the Eskimos, there are 20 different types of eyes. How many types of eyes? 20. Now, do you think that they have a lot of clarity about what eyes is? Because by examining the snow, which is coming down, they are able to predict the weather, which is coming on in the next 24 hours. Right? What we business are you guys in? People? Now let me ask you this. Who here wants to make money? Only some of you. You guys are in the marketing business. Say to your neighbors, you are in the marketing business. Now, is marketing and sales the same thing? Hello? No? What is marketing? Anyone? Okay, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to make it so clear for you. Clarity is the power. I'm going to make it so clear for you that some of you are seeing it for the very first time. Alright? Marketing is generating leads. Generating leads. Alright? And what is selling? Selling is conversion of leads into a customer. So there are two different things. Marketing is generating leads. Selling is conversion of leads into a customer. For you to be successful in Kangen, what must you be good at? You need to be good at both. Because you may be the world's best, greatest salesman, but if you're not generating enough leads, you don't want to turn into customers. Am I right? Now, how many leads are you supposed to be getting every day? You must get at least one lead every day. How many leads? One. At least one. Say to your neighbor, you must get at least one lead a day. Say one more time, you must get at least one lead a day. Better still 3 leads. Now we're going to have some fun now. Okay. I already asked those people who don't like to sell. Some of you put up your hand, you stood up. Many of you, you remain seated. You're not honest with yourself. Now what I need you to do is this. I need everybody to get a piece of paper. Alright? Does everybody here not have a piece of paper to write on? Yes. If you don't, you can write on your smartphone. Now, I want you to write down what your definition of selling is. Your definition of selling in less than 8 words. In less than how many words? 8. How many? 8. Okay, take a moment to write it down now. Less than 8 words. By the way, guys, ladies and gentlemen, participate with me. Because I promise you, if you were to do this with me, you'll get massive value and some of you will be getting a breakthrough. Alright? Who has written down your definition in less than 8 words? Who has written down? Only one? Come on, you all can do better than that. 2. Who has written down their definition? Put your hands up. And the rest, you're not doing it. Do you know why? Because they don't have a definition. Hello? Yes. If you have a definition written down, right, why wouldn't you write it down? Unless you're not clear about what your definition of selling is. Am I right? So, give it a go. Give it a go. Squeeze your brain juice in the next 10 seconds. Write down in less than 10 words what is the definition of selling. We got one? Wait? Yes. Fantastic. Alright? Now I want to get some volunteers. I would like to hear from you your definition of selling, but it must be in less than 8 words. Okay, let's hear it from you. The lady here? Yes? Sorry? Okay, the first definition of selling is making money. May I have your cooperation, please, fellow disputers, please be with me in the training. If you are having a side chat, please leave the room for the benefit of everybody else. Would that be good? Yes, madam. Sharing and caring. Over this side. Yes, ma'am. Giving away in exchange for price. Okay, let's hear it from this gentleman here. Bringing a solution for somebody's problem. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite you, please allow your fellow participants to get the value of this seminar. Avoid side chats. Can we get your cooperation, please? Yes. Thank you. Bringing solution to a problem. Was that? To a problem. I'd like to hear from Wade.
Influencing someone to purchase something.
Okay. Influencing someone to make a purchase.
To purchase something.
To purchase something. Okay, I'll take 3 more. Would you like to hear from Cynthia Briganti? Hello? Yes, Cynthia. Selling is? Hassle. Hassle. Sorry, how do you spell that? Hustle over profit ratio. Guys, you flew all the way to Okinawa. Be with me. For you to get value. Yes, the gentleman there.
Definition of selling?
Yes.
Unselfish thinking increases the quality of life.
Unselfish.
Unselfish thinking increases the quality of life. 7 words. Thank you.
I'll take 1 more. Wow. Yes, also. Conveying others the belief in you. Okay, by popular demand, 1 more. Yes, 1 more. Selling is the transfer of enthusiasm. Okay, let's give all the volunteers a big hand. Do you notice something on the board? We have 9 different definitions of selling. Hello? Yes. Are they all different? Yes. that everybody has a different idea of selling. Right? Now, many years ago, my idea of selling is pushing a product. Hello? How many of you here still has that belief? Selling is pushing a product. Quite a few of you, right? Now I'm going to say something to you. I'm going to share with you a new definition of selling for you to try on. Okay? Oops. Now, how you define selling, how you currently define selling, that will govern the way you sell. Right? Or the way you don't sell. Or how successful you are in selling. Would you agree? Hello? Yes. Now let's all try on a new definition of selling. Alright? Which I believe will dramatically change the way you sell. How you operate in selling and how successful you will be in selling. Are you all ready? Yes. Who is keen to listen to this? Say aye. Let's try one more time. Who is keen to listen to this? Say aye. Aye. Now when you get this, when you truly get this, right, you will lead to major changes in your life. More money. Who here likes more money? Say aye. Aye. Not all, some of you. Now this is the new definition of selling. Now let's give a drum roll. The new definition is this: communicating the value of your product or service. Hello? How many of you like this new definition? How many of you like this new definition? Now, tell me, is this any different from all the previous definitions? Hello? No? It's different.
It just depends on the customer's view of value.
Right. How many of you here would like to use this, take this on as a new definition of selling?
Yes.
Let me explain to you. Right now, you all agree that Kangen has value. Yes. Right? Yes. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Now, if you can communicate the value of Kangen to your customer, will you get a sale? Yes. No doubt about it, right? Will you get a sale? Yes. Okay. So that's it. Shall we go back now? No, we've only just started. So, what is the meaning of communicating? Can we just take a moment, right? Can you just take a moment? Can you discuss with your neighbor? Take a minute. Take a minute to share what to you means communicating. Go. Discuss with your partner. Discuss with your neighbor. Okay? So, okay, come to the board, come to the front of the room, please. Can we hear from the audience? Would anyone like to give your definition of what communicating is? Yes, what does communicating mean?
Communicating means transferring what you think and what you feel about the product or service.
Alright, one definition of communicating is transferring what you know, what you think about a product. Can I take another one? Yes.
It's a transmission and receiving the message.
Transmitting and receiving the message. Yes.
Explaining the product benefit.
Explaining the product benefit. Yes, the gentleman.
Two-way conversation.
A two-way conversation. Alright. You're all partially right. All right? Now, what is communicating? Now, how does a message get communicated by the various ways you've said? Right? Can you send a message? Can you send a message without it being received? Some say yes, some say no. Can you send a message without it being received? Yes? No? Who said no? Who said yes? Let me give you an example. Have you ever sent an SMS but it was never received? No? Yeah, right? Have you ever told someone something but it wasn't heard? Yes. Often. Have you ever tried to sell Kangen to somebody but he wasn't listening? Yes. Who has experienced it? From show of hands. Would you like to get a breakthrough? Yes. So does sending constitute communication? Does sending constitute communication? So does transmitting of what you know constitute communication? No. So for communication to happen, the message must be received. We call it in Cantonese. Cantonese is a Chinese dialect. We say "sao dou." Would you like to say that? "Sao dou." "Sao dou." Got it. That means they got it. Alright? So what is the key to communicating? If you can get this right, it's going to be massive. What is the key to communicating? Listening. Willingness to listen. If you can get your customer to be willing to listen. Listen, guys. Okay, look up here. If you can get your customer to listen to you, to see the demo, can he see the value? He can, right? But only if he is willing to listen. So the key here is this. The key here is to get your customer to be willing to listen to you. So that is the secret. That holds the secret to getting your customer to see the demo. Right? By the way, if you don't show them a demo, do you think they will buy? Hello? Now, okay, let me say this one more time. If you do not show your customer a demo, do you think you can get the sale? You can. Sometimes. Okay, let me ask the people here in the room. How many of you bought a machine because you saw the demo? You bought the machine because you saw the demo. Majority of you. So I have a mantra. My mantra is this. No demo, no sale. No demo, no sale. Say to your neighbors, no demo, no sale. So the key is this. If you can get your customer to be willing to be shown the demo, you're very likely to get the sale. Would you agree? Yes. So now, how do you get a prospect to be willing to listen? Yes. Willing to lead, yes. But something more fundamental. How do you get a customer, your prospects to be willing to listen to you?
Listen to them first.
Huh?
Listen to them first.
Say again?
Listen to them first.
Listen to them first. Yes?
Sharing your experience.
sharing your experience. You can share your experience, but I'm not interested to listen.
Asking what they are interested.
Asking for their interest. What's that? You must be a good listener. Ask her needs. Not from you, Pierre. Share the water. Not from you. They have been to this training before. Sharing story. Okay, I'm going to give you something. Now, this is something that many of you may already be doing. Or maybe you're not already doing yet. Can we have some fun with some couples here? Are there any couples in the room? Couples? Can I invite this lovely couple to come to the front? There's another couple there on the same row. Would you like to come? Let's give them a big hand. Thank you, Philip. Loretta, we may have met in Las Vegas, haven't we? Hi. And this is Christine and John. Hi. Okay. Now we'll be having some fun with them. With your permission.
At our expense.
At your expense. But you've already given your expense. And we have another couple here. Let's give them a big hand too. No, just enough. 3 couples. Another couple coming up. I think let's remain at that. Tian from Australia. Hi. And Hugh. Okay. Now just hang in there for a while. Alright? Oh, another couple here. Alright, let's give another big hand here to the couple. They don't know what they got themselves into. Now, in order to get your prospects to be willing to listen to you, you have to build rapport first. Rapport. You got to know each other, get to know them well. Build rapport. And the key is this. Coming up on the board. You have to ask for their permission. You have to ask for their permission before you speak further. Just watch. And let's see this. John. And Christine. Christine, does your husband listen to you? Most of the time. Not all the time. How many percent of the time? How many percent of the time? Yes, that he listens to you? About 70%. That's not bad actually. And John, does Christine listen to you?
Honest answer?
Sorry?
Honest answer?
Honest answer.
Sometimes.
Sometimes! So, sometimes it's less than most of the time. Right. Alright. Tell you what guys, why don't you go up onto the stage, you know? Yeah. So everybody can see you. Can everybody be on the stage? If you could just come a bit more to your left. Okay? Loretta. Can we ask her, does your husband listen to you?
Yes.
Yes. How many percent of the time?
Probably 80% of the time.
80% of the time. Alright. Philip, does Loretta listen to you?
Yes.
How many percent of the time?
Authenticity?
No. Yep. How many percent of the time?
A lot.
A lot. Okay, a lot. 80%. Hugh, does your husband listen to you?
Yes.
How many percent of the time?
95%.
Wow. Hugh, does your wife listen to you? Yes, well, yes. How many percent of the time? Wow, 96%, can you believe? John, does your wife listen to you? About half the time. You look familiar. I saw you in Las Vegas too, didn't I? Right. Does your husband listen to you? Sometimes. Sometimes. What is sometimes? How many percent is that? Is sometimes less than half? No, 75%. 75%. How many of, okay, let's come back to you people. How many of you here, all right, you don't listen to your spouses? Let me ask you a question. If you can't get your spouses to listen to you, can you get your prospect to listen to you? Hello? Okay, let me say it one more time. If you cannot get your spouses to listen to you, can you get your prospects to listen to you? No, you can't. So, the secret, the key, is something so simple. You merely have to ask for permission. Ask for permission for you to share with them, to speak to them on whatever you want to speak to them on. Right? Whether it's to your wife, your husband, even to your children, to your parents, to anybody. Let me check. How many of you, especially when you speak to your loved ones, you ask for permission? You actually ask for permission? How many of you here do not ask for permission? You don't ask for permission, you just blare it out. Hello? Now, do this. By the way, I face this. I'm also a human being, all right? I'm human, so sometimes I forget to ask for permission with my wife. She doesn't listen, and many times she also never asks permission from me. I don't listen. But if you want to get a message across to somebody, whether it's to your loved ones or whether it's to your prospect, you need to be sure that you have gotten their permission. Because once they give their permission, do you know what's going to happen? They listen. How many of you here you're getting something here today? All right. So to the couples here, if you want to change it from sometimes to most of the time, the key is really. Can I give you some example on how I speak to my wife? Would you be interested? Yes. Yeah? Do you have some moment? I just asked for permission and I wasn't granted a permission to speak to her. So the answer is no. So that is not the right moment to speak to her. As simple as that. Let me try again. Dear, I would like to have a minute with you. That's a permission. Simple, right? Simple. So when you want to speak to your prospect, do the same thing. Now go to your prospect. Mr. Prospect, now I've known you for some time now. I really would love to share something with you. Would you be able to spare half an hour with me? Yes or no? He said yes. He's giving me permission. Rather than I go up to my prospect, hey, Maribel, I just came across a medical device from Japan. Alright? I go on and on for the next 1 to 2 minutes. What will happen? Shut down. Shut down. It's like I don't want to listen to this. How many of you have experienced someone else just mumbling away and you stop listening? Don't you let your prospect, don't let yourself be a victim of that. You want to ask for permission. Who is already, I think I've asked a question. If you can put this simple practice in your lives. Asking for permission before you speak. Because many a times, the people in your lives, many of us have many things on our plate. We just don't have the capacity or the willingness to want to listen to you at the appropriate time. So you have to ask, you got to make sure that she's ready for you. Alright? That really is the key to communicating. So let's thank all these couples, all the couples on the stage for coming up here. Okay, please take a seat. Now I want to draw your attention now to the board. We have 9 definitions here. Okay. The first definition of selling is making money. Let me ask all of you a question here. Can you sell your Kangen machine if your definition is making money if you do not communicate the value of your Kangen machine? Yes or no? Guys, I need you to participate. Next one. Can you sell a Kangen machine by sharing and caring without communicating the value of your Kangen machine? Yes or no? No. You can share, you can do your sharing and caring, but if your prospect do not see the value, he won't buy. Next thing. Can you sell a Kangen machine by giving away something in exchange for price without communicating the value? Yes or no? You can bring a solution to a problem, but if you didn't communicate the value, you're not going to get a sale. You can be good at influencing someone to purchase something, but because we have a machine which is costing 4,000 US, he has to see the value. So as long as you do not communicate the value, you can't get the sale. All of this, no matter what it is, no matter what your definition of selling is, if you do not communicate the value of Kangen, you just will not get a sale. As simple as that. Do I have more time? I do. How many more minutes?
Another 15 please.
15 minutes. Are you getting some value here?
Yes.
So now let's look back again. So this new definition of selling is sorry, you want to see what's on the board? So the thing is this, you can't get the sale if you do not communicate the value of Kangen, as simple as that. And for you to be able to communicate the value, first thing must happen is your prospect must be willing to listen. And in order to get him to listen, you may want to write this down.
Okay.
For you to communicate the value of Kangen, first thing which must happen is your prospect must be willing to listen. Second thing, in order to get your prospect to be willing to listen, you have to ask for his permission before you share what you want to share. When you do that, the thing is this, you must understand, everybody is so busy. You want to get him at the right time when he's free to want to listen to you. If you can do that, in fact, half the battle is won. If you can do that, if you can get him to be willing to listen, provided that the customer is a qualified customer, the chances are very good that you get a sale. Alright? You like it? Yeah. Thank you so much. That means I have successfully communicated to you what I wanted to communicate to you. Alright, thank you. Would you like a bonus? I'll tell you afterwards. The rest are not interested. Would you like a bonus? Yes. Okay. Now we're getting on to a completely different topic altogether. Would that be good?
Yes.
Can I get a volunteer to come up to help me write some things on the board? Any volunteer? Someone with a nice handwriting? Yes, please, the lady at the back. Alright, let's move this to the front. Are you strong enough to lift it up to the stage? 1, 2, go. Okay. Okay, just that. Now, what I want to do is this. I suppose everybody who's here, especially the new ones, before Kangen, right, you were looking for the right business to do. Am I right? Right. Okay, let me ask all of you here. Before Kangen, you were looking for a business to do. From a show of hands. Alright? Quite many of you was right. My question to you is this. I would like you to take a moment to list down what are the criteria or what are the characteristics of a business which will make it your ideal business. Okay, I want to say it one more time, listen up. What are the characteristics or factors which must be present in a business to make it your ideal business? Can we just maybe hear some examples? Would anyone like to volunteer an example? What would constitute a characteristic of an ideal business? Sorry? It must benefit the customer. Alright, yes? Okay, very similar, will make a difference to people's life. Yes? It has to? It must meet the majority of the customer. Okay. Alright, wait, hang on. Now, I'll give you another example of the ideal business. The business must be low risk. Low risk. Alright? Now, can you take a moment, right now, be with yourself, avoid side chats, list down at least 10 factors or characteristics which will make your business the ideal business. Write it down, right now. Everybody, list down at least 10. Now, the only thing I want you to do is, don't list down things which are personal in nature, things like you must have a passion in the business, because everybody needs to have a passion for their business. Take a moment, write down, list down what will make it your ideal business. List down at least 10. What would make your ideal business? 30 more seconds to go. Write it down. If you can list down 20, just list it down. Are you all ready? Okay, now we're going to do this in a very orderly manner. Right? Whoever wants to volunteer, please put up your hand and I'll come close to you and you can share with me. Alright? Now, let's open to the floor. Who would like to share what would make it the ideal business? Yes, the lady there. Profitable. Right? Wait, Stephanie,
Yes.
put that. I think we know that. Yeah, just leave it there. Just put it here. Let's make instead of just calling it, instead of your business be profitable, how about highly profitable? Highly profitable. Would that be good?
Yeah.
Highly profitable. Alright? We'll be filling the board with about 15, so you need some space. Yes, the lady there. I think what you meant to say, there's a huge market for it. Huge market. Alright? Yes, the lady here. Meaning? The business. I think you meant to say sustainability. Sustainable business. Yes, Alexander. Is fun important? Tell you what, fun is not enough. It must be fun, fun, fun. Yes. Sorry? Happy customers. Is that what I mean? Meet their satisfaction. Wait, hang on. Wait. Meet their satisfaction. Meaning customer satisfaction. Can I say, maybe what you meant to say is, your product, whatever you do, whether it's a service or whether it's a product, it must add value to your customer. Hello? Would you agree? Add value to your customer. Yes, look, where are all the guys? John? Meaning? Would that be covered under what I call highly profitable? Could be, right? Yes, yes. Ethical. Ethical. Anyone else? Oh, what about the guys? Where are the guys? Wait, hang on. Yes. 1 second. Gives you freedom. Do you mean time freedom and flexibility? Okay, time flexibility. Let's say time flexibility. Time flexibility is time freedom. But I want to hear from the guys. Yes. It has recurring income. Recurring income. Let's do it. Let's call it loyalty. Royalty. Royalty. Right? Royalties. Now, the thing is this. What I'm doing here is, I'm trying to make it as little MLM as possible. You know what I'm saying? As little as MLM as possible. Yes?
No stress.
I like that. Can you say it one more time?
No stress.
You want a business which is stress-free. Is it important? Stress-free. Okay, we have another column. Alright? Okay, let's hear from the guy, the gentleman there.
Residual income.
That's covered under royalty. Royalties there. Yes?
Low investment.
Low investment. Low investment. Any more? No inventory, no stocks, no inventory. Is that important? When you don't have inventory, there's no expiration date, there's no shelf life, there's no pilferage, there's no headache, there's no money being tied up. We take 1 or 2 more, yes? The business is global. Is that important? So you don't just sell, you don't only can sell in Los Angeles, you can sell anywhere in the world. Any more? Yes? Low overheads. Okay. It must have a system. It must have a very good business system. Alright? Any more? Yes? Sorry? Duplication. Can I say, perhaps what you meant to say is simple. Simple business. Simple, just simple. Simplicity. Can I add one for you? Hello? Can I add one? It must be fulfilling. Is it important that the business is fulfilling? Okay, we'll take 1 or 2 more. Any more? Yes? It's there already. Yes? Self-achievement is fulfilling, something fulfilling. It's really there. Okay, we take, yes, the gentleman there. No, what you meant is monopoly. Monopoly. It's very hard to have any monopoly in this world. Now the business is now so with the internet and all that. It's very hard unless. Sure, okay. All right, put that monopoly. Okay. Okay, we take one last one. Yes.
So give brand prestige. In other words, let the buyer feel like that they're using the best product and make them feel good about it.
Make the product, let the customer.
Feel very proud.
But do you need that for to make it the ideal business? You don't really need that. That's something which is personal in nature. It's something personal. It's not, yeah?
Using the best in the world.
Add value to the customer. Yeah. Yes, one last one.
Smallest investment, and so anybody can do, whoever wants.
Yes, it's there. No investment. It's already there. Okay, I'll just take one last one from gentleman at the back. Yes. No capital is there. I'll take one from Rosie, Madeira. Yes.
What about an honest CEO and compassion and a CEO with a integrity?
No, we talk about your business. You are the CEO.
About space for growth.
So what? Or with a business with compassion. Is that what you're saying? A business with compassion. Okay, so a business where you have compassion. Okay, guys. Now, I want you now, so everybody to participate with me. Okay? I'm going to go through each of these characteristics, and I want to hear from you whether it exists in the Energic business model. How are we going to do this? I'm going to ask you, like for example, does Energic, is it a business with low overhead? I want to hear from you whether it's a yes or whether it is a no. Can we try it? Can you just try saying a yes? Yes? Yes! That's not good enough. One more time. Let's say it here. Yes. Yes! Wait. 1, 2, go. 1, 2. Yes! And a no. 1, 2. No! I can only hear from this side. How about this side? 1, 2. Yes! Okay, now let's do it. Let's everybody do this together, right? Are you ready? Yes! Are you ready? Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Is the Energic business one with low overhead? Yes! Is the Energic system one with a system? Sorry, is the Energic business a business with a system? Yes! Is the Energic business a simple business? Yes! Does the canning machine benefit your customer? Yes! Does it help the majority of your customers? Yes! Is it low risk? Yes! Is it a highly profitable business? Yes! Is there a huge market for Kangen? Yes! Is the business sustainable? Yes! How about this side? Yes! Is the business fulfilling? Yes! Okay, try this. Okay, this is monopoly, right? Do you have a monopoly on? Yes. Okay, this is in question. Okay, only one so far, right? Let's do this first. Does this business require only a low investment? Yes. We need some participation from this side. From this side, okay? Okay. Is this a business with no inventory? Yes. Is this a global business? Yes. Is this a business with compassion? Yes! Is this a stress-free business? Yes! Does this business give you royalties? Yes! Does the Energic business give you time flexibility? Yes! Is the business ethical? Does it add value to your customers? The last one, right? You need to give it all you have. Is the energy business fun? Is the kangaroo business your ideal business? Yes! Back to you.